Alice, you've come bearing gifts here. What is it you want the town to do with this money that you have?
We want the town to start investing in transportation on a permanent basis. That would be used as their, not all of it, but portion of it would be used as their fees that would come back and charges to them for the transportation for town of Saugeen Shores. You see, as an organization right now, we are we haven't quite got our charitable status, and we don't really want to get into a charitable status and have to go through all those things with the CRA. We really would prefer that the town accept the money and give a receipt to the benefactor, and then we talk and have a partnership going out whereby some of the money would go into our transportation group, but the majority of it would go towards the funding for Saugeen Shores portion that they pay to SMART.
Would it go toward subsidizing the fee structure, Alice?
It's very difficult to do the fee structure at this time. That's one of the biggest things, and what we really had to work very hard on was the amount of money to qualify for the fee structure. It sounds like a lot of money, $30,000. When you hire somebody to do that work, the discussion on that is very difficult. So it might be better for us to accept the funding, that the town puts something towards their portion, and then at a time we come up with another plan. There's various options of coming up with, say, having a charter, that we would pay for a charter for somebody to go once a week or once a month or something to, say, shop from south to port, port to south, that type of thing. There's all kinds of ways that we can bend and use the funding without getting into a lot of business expense. I think that's our big problem, is we don't really wish to open up a new business. We didn't start out to open up a new business. We started up to raise funds to support, and the big word is support. Now, everybody will say, well, that's not subsidizing, but there are various ways of subsidizing. And everybody looks at that only $5, but maybe it may be even more than that, because then they may have a ride at one time completely paid for.
So I'm sorry. So are you talking just people with disabilities, or are you talking about seniors perhaps that just need a ride?
At this particular period of time, we have to stay with what the town is doing, and it is it is disabilities, okay? It's under the Disabilities Act, but as that expands, as a senior, you may not think that you are disabled, but if you can admit that you have short distances to walk, that you need aids, you need somebody to go with you, that's a disability. There's all kinds of ways of looking at it. And there's education. We even have to re-educate ourselves to speak about disabilities. That seems to have a cloud on everybody. But really, in reality, it doesn't. It's just another definition.
Now, this $30,000 appears to be a one-shot deal. What would your group do subsequent to that? Are you getting into fundraising and education, that sort of thing?
Yes. This is maybe a one-shot deal in this, but it will bring to us two other fundraisers. We have some other people out there that are willing to donate and look in different areas, and it may be that's how we would get a particular type of charter going, or another avenue of support. Okay.
I just want to be clear. Okay, you're talking about giving this money to council to help with SMART transit.
I want to clear that. I want to clear this. We want to give this money towards to help with SMART transit, but we also need to come some of it. It won't be full 30,000. Probably maybe less than a percentage, okay, depending on what's going on. But it's for SMART transit. That is who they're hiring. Okay, we are supporting the town in their hiring of SMART. We're not debating who it is with us, because really that is up to the town to make those decisions. And I think they've made a wise choice. They've got something to start. All right, and they have to try. They haven't been on the board of directors permanently to be able to investigate, to see the organization. Those are all kinds of things. This is a working time for it.
So if some of the $30,000 is going to help with the cost for SMART, where's the rest of it going to then?
To our organization. Okay. Yes.
Okay.